The following stream contains mature content and subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
Good evening, everyone. I'm John Levi R., your storyteller for this little mini-series of Changeling the Dreaming the Hotel, and my players are going to introduce themselves, starting with Mama.
Thank you so much. And I am Mama McStabber, and tonight I'll be playing Lady Neve Abdanon, the Autumn She.
Hello, my friends. I'm Judy Van Esch. I'm playing Effie, the Bargain.
Hello, everyone. I'm Kyle Glaciate, and tonight I'll be playing. Oh, sorry. I have to present myself before I start and get into character. I'm playing Sir Leif Yago Apliam Slu.
Good evening, everyone. I am Sir Lunicus, and I will be playing Okinos Arlinton of Fiona, the Satyr.
Hey, everybody. I'm Antera, and tonight I'm playing Ollie Apliam, the Puka.
And what kind of puka are you?
Ollie is a river otter puka.
Yes. All right, so our story begins where not many Changeling stories have started, because it is a place that is, sadly, very full of banality. We are, of course, talking about the city of Gary, Indiana. And our players have all been gathered here in order to meet the Count of Gary, Gareth Amelson, she of House Aeson. So, you all enter the... In most freeholds, it would be called the throne room, but considering this is a very small freehold, because Gary's a bit too banal for big freeholds, it's really more just like the main living room area of a slightly larger manor. And Sir Gareth, or Count Gareth, is sitting in a slightly larger chair. There's 2 couches and a couple individual seats in front of the table. Immediately to his right, seated on one of the couches, is a rather older-looking gentleman who looks to also be a she of some kind.
Neve walks in, and she does a bow to the Count. And says,
Lady Neve.
Yes. How are you, Count?
Hopeful? I'll explain more when everyone has arrived.
Excellent. May I have a seat?
Yes, of course. Take a
Thank
seat.
you.
Okinos will. Sorry, I keep doing that. Onikos will walk in, look around, seeing everyone. Hello there, and take a bow, extending one of his legs outward, and look up. Pleasure to see you.
Welcome in. You are Onikos of House Fiona, yes?
Ah, yes, the last time I checked.
Excellent. Please, have a seat.
Ah, thank you, thank you. And he will take one of the single chairs, legs crossed.
I think right after comes a tall, lanky figure with big, long black hair and makeup. He goes out basically to the half of the room before doing a very mechanical bow. Come, a pleasure to be here. I am
We're
Lev.
pleased to have you.
I am Lev Yegur of Liam.
Yes, your liege lord let me know you would be coming. This is Lady Neve. I'm sure he's told you about her.
He bows.
Sir Lev, it's good to meet you.
A pleasure to be in your presence. I will take the side. He blankly, sluggishly walks and stands. He does not sit.
I'll say a mid 5'6", 5'5" guy wearing corduroy coat, big fur, graphic T-shirt underneath. He actually kind of wanders in from a side door and is trying to figure out where he is. Yeah, he just starts walking around and looking at you.
You would be Ollie, the other member of House Liam, then.
Looks over. Who's asking?
I am Count Gareth Amelson of House Aeson, your host currently.
Oh, well, that sounds important.
Yes.
What's the most uncomfortable looking chair? Or comfortable looking chair?
The most comfortable looking chair is one of the individual ones.
Okay, I'll sit there.
Okay.
Slowly coming from a side door, handing what looks like a magazine back to somebody else. She'll give a couple of waves, and then she'll walk in and look around going, "Oh, hi."
Miss Aufe?
Mm-hmm. Yay for pronunciation.
Pleasure to meet you. Please have a seat. You are the last of the ones we are expecting.
Of course.
Well, I'm sure you're all wondering why you were invited here. This is Sir Kenneth of House Aelil, who was lost to Bedlam during the Resurgence War over 50 years ago. Now, for our audience and those who are not aware, being lost to Bedlam is when a changeling's nightmares grow so great that it overcomes their human side and they are essentially trapped within their face self somewhere in the dreaming. There is, as of right now, no known cure for it.
And how did you find a lost one?
The Arcadian, you can now tell, she sits up a bit straighter and says, I was not found.
Oh,
I was sent.
interesting.
There is a freehold that has drawn near to the dreaming near this place. And that is where I was cured of bedlam. I was told to come here to speak to the Count and to ask him to gather a she who had not seen Arcadia, a boggin, a slua, a satyr, and a puka, to quest to anchor this freehold to the autumn world and reclaim it as it is currently one of the lost freeholds.
Well, that's certainly a motley crew.
I have a question.
Yes,
We are to venture deep into the dreaming to find this freehold. Is that right?
it is currently within the near dreaming, and I am able to lead you to its borders. I cannot go within.
Why can't you go within? You were cured there, yes?
Yes, and that is why, as long as it remains lost, I cannot return to it. This is part of the geas that I was put under. I also regret to say that I cannot give you much more information than that.
Interesting. Can't give us any details at all about it.
I can tell you that the one who sent me to request you Questor's presence was the current owner of the freehold. And that is all I can say.
All right. She looks to the others, and what you see is a golden blonde, long hair, she woman, but she is not unnaturally beautiful like the Arcadian beside her. She has a more earthly beauty. Marks her as autumn. She stayed behind for those that are commoners. So whomever owns this wants us to anchor it. Fantastic. I've gone on less before.
Right? Hmm. I don't know the first thing about anchoring anything.
That's why you have me.
I suppose it is to each do some part in this quest. So you are the guide. Lev looks at me.
Well, she looks to the Arcadian across from her and says, "You will guide us to the barriers of the boundary, I should say.
Yes.
Although, if it's a roaming freehold, it's likely barriers more than boundary. And freeholds are semi-sentient, if you aren't aware. And when one is lost, it tries to protect itself. So, once we can get in, then I will be the guide. I also have a retinue that is waiting outside for us. They will assist as well. My apologies, I have not introduced myself to the newcomers. I am Lady Neve Abdanon.
What's his face's wife?
Yes.
Yeah. He's a good guy.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Who's what's his face?
I'm sure he's a real taskmaster.
Oh, he's the one who convinced me to put this Applean at the end of my name. So
I believe both me and Ollie, were sent by him.
Yes. Sean told me he would be sending assistance. I didn't expect two. But I will take it. I have two of my own knights with me.
We have an opportunity then to do much. What are, pardon my indiscretion, what are the two others' capability? Is Oifa? Is that the pronunciation?
Efe.
I'm sorry. Miss Efe. What?
It's Irish. Everyone mispronounced it. It's fine.
I have difficulty with that language. What exactly are you bringing to this quest?
Wow. Just come right out the gate and ask, huh?
Shouldn't I?
I do things. I'm an influencer. I do stuff on TikTok and YouTube and Twitch. I make people feel like they know what to do. So I'm not sure why I'm here, but adventure.
About you, Mr. Kinos.
Well, I mean, honestly, what group doesn't need a musician, right? What group doesn't need the life of the party? Keep us going? Keep us reveled, ready to go?
So he drinks and fucks. I'm playing guitar while he does all the other things.
Well, I mean, I can also play the flute while I drink and fuck, but, we're going
I
to play
can
cards.
fiddle.
Yeah. And, we have a whole retinue now.
I am a very good dancer.
Excellent.
Really?
The prospect of this quest seems to be more like a celebration than one of combat.
She looks back. I'm sorry, storyteller. What was the she's name that was lost to Bedlam and recovered?
Sir Kenneth.
Sir Kenneth. I know that you likely are limited as to what you can share, but mind if I ask a couple questions to see if it's maybe not covered?
If I can answer, I will.
Thank you. The goal is to anchor it here. I understand that doing such would help this city quite a bit. Let me think on how to phrase this. Does the one who owns it expect to keep it once it is anchored?
No. The owner hopes that you will be able to take ownership of the freehold and anchor it within the autumn world so that those who... And you can tell he's struggling with what he's able to say and what he isn't.
Please take your time.
So that those who are freed from Bedlam's grasp can have an easier passage back to where they belong in the Autumn world.
Hmm. So you're not the only one this happened to.
I was the only one currently residing within the Freehold. Others have already found other paths.
Hmm. And the owner is within the freehold presently?
Yes.
Can we have a name? If not, it's okay.
I apologize. I cannot speak anymore.
Sir Kenneth, I appreciate it. Thank you. Hmm.
And you can tell, as a dragon, he's really not happy to be under this geese and unable to say the things he wants to say.
Mm-hmm. If I can find a solution for that, I will.
The solution is to anchor the freehold.
Oh, I understand. Mm-hmm. She looks to the Count and says, "All right, it'll be done."
Very well. Thank you, Lady Neve.
And she looks to the others and say, "Are you all in? Or does anyone have reservations?"
I just usually show up.
That I believe.
For the betterment of the city. Like a good.
Basically anchoring another freehold to this city specifically, with how banal it is, it will help infuse a bit more glamour into the city, which could inspire some growth here.
Respect is great. The humans, all the people need a little more here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we probably could use a little more here. Well, I did have dinner reservations, but I guess I can cancel those and count me in.
Sorry to infringe on your date.
Didn't you reservations in Gary?
Seriously.
No, it was, reservations. It was a joke.
Yes, I know.
Yep.
Sure.
Don't worry, you'll get used to it.
Delightful.
Well, sir, when you are ready.
Sir Kenneth stands, looks at the Count, and gives a very precise and formal bow. The Count just nods and says, "Thank you all, and may the Dan guard your journey." And Sir Kenneth leads you out through, first to get Lady Neve's retinue, and then onto one of the silver paths leading from the freehold into the dreaming.
And her retinue she will introduce them. First is Sir Connor. I'm sorry, wrong one. Sir Nikos Aptanon. He's a satyr as well. And Dame Katrin Aptanon, a knocker. And she
Ogden's just
also,
gonna-
yep, and then she also has a companion, a chimerical companion, which is a dapper gentleman that she introduces as Harold.
Two of the three look at you all and just give kind of a friendly greeting. The third one, the knocker, looks at the otter and goes, "Oh, there's a fucking cute one, isn't he? Glad you brought someone who had some, a little bit of that fucking animal magnetism."
Yeah, you know what you're talking about, buddy.
And we got a satyr here. Love it. Love it.
Of course you do.
Oh,
Why wouldn't
a
you?
slua. Damn. Haven't been around one of you tricky bastards in a long time.
It's Sir Tricky
oh,
Bastard.
God, you had to fucking bring a boggin.
Listen here, bitch. You want to start something? We can start it now.
Oh,
I
this just
swear
got
I will
more
melt your
exciting.
head off
I will
your
melt your head
fucking
fast.
body.
Oh, don't even start with me, bitch. I've got a rolling pin in my bag. I will turn around and use it to wrap it around your head and through your ears. Bring it.
Lady Neve, may I have permission for combat?
You may not. Let us accomplish our mission first, and then you can settle it.
Cool. Was meaning to try out that fucking arm cannon I got from my green cousin down in New Orleans.
Mental note. Now I know what I got to repurpose. Fantastic. Thank you for letting me know.
Okay. Well, where are we headed?
We are following Sir Kenneth. He's leading us to a freehold that needs to be anchored.
Sir Kenneth summons a mount.
And
Say, his is actually a saber-toothed tiger.
Neve has actually secured horses for the rest of us.
Mhm.
So.
And he gets on his horse and starts leading the way down the silver path. Now, I need all of you to just roll me a quick, well, not all of you, any of you that have a calming presence doesn't need to worry about this, but for the rest of you, I need you to just roll me a quick animal ken. It would be wits and animal ken.
While that's happening, Sir Lev is already bonding with the horse.
May I use instinctive?
Standard difficulty.
Yes, standard difficulty.
Giving them bats.
Okay. All of you manage to mount your horses with little difficulty, except for Alfei, who seems like she's not going to have any trouble, and then there's just a whisper of a word or phrase or something from the knocker, and the horse shies to the side just as she's about to throw her leg over, and Alfei manages to fall on the ground.
She will carefully kind of roll over because she pulls out her small little chimeric dragon to make sure they're okay. And she'll just kind of look at the knocker like, fuck you, buddy. I just hold her dragon real close to her.
Lady Neve will actually lower down an arm to help her get on her mount.
You sure?
Come on.
She'll very carefully take the hand and go up.
And Neve will help her up.
Thanks.
Of course.
I don't do horses often.
It's all right.
I'm just glad Carrie didn't get upset.
It is a cute dragon.
Thank you.
And you see her leather bracers actually have a Celtic dragon engraved on them.
Same country.
Yes. If I can say your name.
Thank God. Do you know how many times I have to repronounce that shit? Oh my God.
Oh, you should see how people stare at mine when they see it written.
Oh, I'm sure. And then they're going, but it sounds like this.
Yeah, it's not Niema, it is Nave.
Mhm. But it doesn't have a V in it. It has an M. So it's got to be this way.
Yes, no.
Yeah.
So everyone is able to get mounted eventually,
Mhm.
and you all head off down the Silver Path. Sir Kenneth leads you all with no mishaps. There are twists and turns. It takes about the better part of a full day. With the dreaming, it's always a little hard to tell. But it's been mostly dark for a while. And you all see, as you are traveling, you come through a kind of a desert scrubland. And silver paths leading you through the sand dunes, past the cacti. And as you come up a rise, you see ahead of you a large neon sign in the middle of this desert area. And it has what looks to be two anthropomorphic furnaces on the sign. One a man, one a woman, both very proportioned for the appropriate gaze. And the sign in between them that they're both leaning on says Hot Furnace International Lodge. And Sir Kenneth looks at that, and then his face just drops into the mane of his saber tooth for a moment.
Oh, this is gonna be awful.
Oh. Hello there. Now you have my attention.
Oh,
That fast, huh?
Sir
Hey.
Kenneth sits up and is just like, the Freehold has a particular sense of humor.
I can tell.
It's much like its owner in some ways. And he rides up to where the sign is, and he stops and says, "This is as far as I can take you. As you can see, the path will lead you to the entrance of the Freehold itself."
Thank you, Sir Kenneth. I will take it from here. And she looks back. Okay, everyone, we are heading in.
Aw.
Why did you want to bathe in the light of the sign a little bit more?
Mm-hmm. Knockers.
Okay.
Oh, I knew I'd love you, Ollie.
Appropriately named.
Yeah.
Safe travels to you.
I will be waiting here until you return.
Oh. Well then, hopefully we don't keep you waiting too long.
he has a good view to admire.
I doubt you will.
All right.
Headed. We're up to it at least.
Going.
Okay.
Mhm.
You each
Yeah.
proceed through.
Yep.
Yeah.
Underneath the sign.
Mhm.
All of you are fine until it comes to the knocker and the satyr that are following Lady Neve.
Hmm.
They come right up to the entrance and stop dead.
She turns to look at them. What's wrong?
Yeah.
It's preventing you?
It's like there's a barrier up, Lady Neve.
All right. Stay
Can't
here.
get through.
Stay here.
Very well.
It's probably due to the stipulations of the quest.
I suppose we shall await your return then.
Please. Keep Sir Kenneth safe.
And they go and they start making a camp there and just making sure that everything's, safe. There's, one of them keeping a lookout and everything.
Harold was able to come in with me?
Yes, Harold was able to come in with you.
Interesting. And she looks to Efe. Do you still have your dragon?
Harold goes with me everywhere.
It
Yep.
seems it doesn't affect Chimera then.
Well, you remember the list he gave us?
Oh, also,
Only-
by the way, as soon as you passed inside the freehold, as soon as you pass through the archway, essentially, of the sign, both of your chimera had their perception raised by 1.
Remember
Now,
the
this
list
isn't
he...
something that you would necessarily know, but the chimera notice.
So Effie will say, you remember the list? He said a bog and a slewa, 1 satyr,
Yes.
Puka, no knocker.
And she that has not seen Arcadia.
So I have a feeling they can't join the ride because they're not part of the list.
Probably. But neither were the
Oh.
Chimera.
Chimera tied to us.
Yeah.
Poor knocker.
Your
Womp womp.
your
Lady Neve.
horses also.
Yes, Harold.
This freehold is different.
Indeed. But what do you notice about it?
I don't know how to describe it except to say that there is an old power here.
All right.
My vision is sharper, my senses are keener. I notice more while I'm in this place than I did before I entered.
Good to know.
Afe, can your chimerical dragon communicate with you?
Oh yeah, he's a 3-point, and at times a bit of a smartass with her. She's
Yeah.
smartest back. It's fine.
He just communicates the same thing to you. Everything's stronger. All the senses are stronger. Well, as soon as they entered this freehold, all of their senses strengthened.
Card did the same thing.
Interesting.
Can we roll anything to see if we might know something about why that might happen?
You certainly can try.
I'm trying to see if I would maybe understand this too. She's been traveling to dreaming for a while now.
Okay. Roll me your intelligence and grammar.
Okay.
I don't suppose the trivia specialty would help in this case.
Trivia, no.
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 Can anyone roll that if they're trying to?
If you have any dots in grammar, yes.
And intelligence, yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Let me just look at these real quick.
Standard difficulty.
Okay, Ollie.
I don't know what happened.
Well, Ollie, you have 3 dots in grammar.
Mhm.
So all of you know that chimera are made of the stuff of the dreaming. So
Mhm.
if there's a place in the dreaming that's particularly powerful, I mean, it kind of makes sense that maybe just a bit more dream stuff got infused into them. Ollie, you specifically, you've heard a story about this kind of thing happening before, but it only happened in a place where there was an old fae. A very, very old fae. And the story that this happened in, where the chimera got stronger, wiser, more intelligent, all of that, was not necessarily a good story for the changelings involved, as only one of them made it out.
I'm gonna, how do I force myself to tell the truth?
That is the
You spend a
hookah
willpower.
question. You spend a willpower.
Let's do that.
Okay.
So
And it takes effort.
yes, he's like he kind of cracks his back and stretches, and like it's like something else wants to come out, but he all he kind of like looks at you guys in the Chimera. He's like, I've heard a story about this. This has happened before with really, really. I don't know how many relays I would need here, but old Fae, like old Fae. And the last time this happened, apparently it's the kith involved. Well, only one of them made it out.
Well, this is the dreaming. We can tell a new story.
You're not wrong.
Very true.
But yeah, I think they're underestimating the old of what is in here.
Oh, I'm certain that there is something incredibly powerful here. I am certain of it. Because I have traveled this side for a long time. And that, and she points to Harold and points to the dragon, has not happened anywhere else I have settled and anchored.
Also never heard about Bedlam being cured.
No, we have not.
Oh, that is very interesting.
Yes. Of course, we only saw Sir Kenneth in the dreaming. Not going to say it was a lie that he was cured, but we can't really see until he goes to the Autumn Realm, correct?
That is true.
So maybe this old thing's holding it at bay. Not a real cure, just.
I don't know. That's what we hopefully will find out. Because while I am here to secure it, I'm not going to do it blindly.
Right.
I like to know what I'm anchoring that will have access to the people my husband protects.
Right, because even if it's a good thing to have the freehold, Gary,
What's the
anchoring it here
cost?
could have a whole other host of problems.
Right.
Oh, maybe the old Fae needs a way out. Yeah, I love all of this.
Oh,
Yeah.
Who's benefiting from it? That's my question.
Of course. But we don't know until we get there.
Mm.
Yeah.
Apparently, we are supposed to take ownership of this
Mm-hmm.
freehold,
Yes, because the owner wants to leave.
whatever that
I picked that
implies.
up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
So,
No,
I
I
think
we're
we
here.
should move.
onward.
Mm.
And she looks to Harold.
Sure.
You good with us moving?
Yes, my lady.
All right, then.
As you continue and you come to the top of the next dune, there's a shimmer in the air. And in front of you, an enormous building suddenly just shows itself. Like literally like heat waves dispersing, showing you a large, about 5-story high building with enormous wings. It's got kind of a old mission type style with the sandstone and the clay tile roofing. And on top of the roof, you see a glittering pyramid of clear crystal that, as the sun begins to peek over the horizon, starts casting rainbows around the area.
Can I roll a perception, Greymare, on that?
You can.
Thank you.
And Sarlav actually wants to try and scoop around, try and perceive if anything out of the ordinary is happening.
May I use my specialty of intuition?
Yes, you can.
Thank you.
Sir Lev, what were you wanting to roll?
I would say perception cannon
Kenning?
or
Okay.
alertness. I'm not sure. Let's go cannon. Why not?
Kenning is fine.
Yes. Okay. I have a
And
little
that's
bonus.
focused on the crystal or just on the building in general?
The building in general.
Okay. So for the crystal specifically, Lady Neve,
Mm-hmm.
you can't tell much about it. It's very bright
Mm-hmm.
from the, it's still dark, but just like that little hint of the sun peeking over the sunlight, over the horizon, is like it just almost like a laser directly onto the prism as it spreads the
Mm-hmm.
rainbows around. You can't see very clearly, but you feel like that is not a solid crystal. You
Okay.
don't know what it is, but you know that that crystal is not solid.
All right.
Sir Lev, the building is old. You can tell that. The style looks to be about, even though there are more modern buildings built in the same style, this looks to be the old, like, 1600s Florida, southwestern United States, Mexico, or California area mission, like the conquistadors built when they came to this land. That appears to be the style and the age of the building.
Sarlav's face is not particularly happy with that information. This place seems old. I would say conquistador old.
The prism. It's not solid.
Is it an illusion, perhaps?
Could each of you give me a blind GM roll for perception and awareness, or alertness?
Okay.
Okay.
Vigilant specialty.
Vigilant specialty would apply here, yes.
Intuition?
No.
Okay.
Discerning.
No.
Dang.
Insightful, does that apply?
No, it does not.
So many specialties of perception. Oh my God.
Okay. So, Ollie,
Hmm.
you will notice, has not been looking around the building or looking up or looking at the rainbows. Ollie has been staring at the doorway into the building the entire time. And the rest of you, as you turn to look where he's looking, see a tall African woman standing there and holding a lamp. And she's just looking at you all. But other than Ollie, none of you noticed her until Ollie brought your attention to her.
Ollie waves.
The woman smiles, and
Is there a place to
Once-
tie the horses?
there is a hitching rail on either
Excellent.
side of the door.
And she will lead the party to the hitching rail to hitch the horses and get down and help Efe get down. And she will say, I can go ahead if you wish.
Please, all of you are welcome within.
As
My name is Lucy.
Mm.
And any who are allowed to enter, will be treated as honored guests as long as they abide by the rules.
And what are the rules?
The owner will inform you. I am just the manager of this hotel.
Hotel. Okay. Thank you.
And she turns and, holding the lamp up, she begins to walk into the building.
While we're here.
And you notice that it's dark in between where the doorway entrance is. There's about a good 40 or 50 feet of hallway before you get to what looks, from what you can see here, to be a fairly brightly lit area. But other than where the light from her lamp falls, it is just dark. So if you don't wish to be walking in the dark, you should probably follow her quickly. Is there anyone who decides to walk in the dark?
Not a problem to me.
Okay.
I will
So-
wait for the others to go, and I'll take the rear.
Okay, so 4 of you are walking within the light of the lamp, and it's cool flagstone floor. You know, it's seems to be kind of just a whitish clay baked tile flagstones. And the hallway itself appears to be made of some kind of sandstone.
Hmm.
Sir Lev, as soon as you are outside the light of the lamp, you hear a whisper beside you.
Say,
How long do you think you'll last here, Lev?
is that a voice I know?
Oh yes, you know this voice very well. It is the voice of the ghost that is haunting you.
I immediately bolt in the direction of the light.
Nave is actually going to ask the manager, why is it so dark in here if it's a hotel?
When you're inside the hotel proper, it is always light wherever you need it to be. This is a necessary precaution. There are still things that can enter that are not welcome guests.
Interesting.
So you get to the entrance and you come into a enormous, like 3-story high lobby. And it looks like about a 1920s style hotel lobby. Off to the right, there's a large counter where there's a couple different changelings that you can see working, and they have modern computers in front of them. And there's one gentleman who, like Lucy, is not a changeling. And he's just standing there. He's an Indian man and with a turban and a robe. And he's just walking back and forth, checking the work. And you see guests, people coming and checking in and going. A large bellhop who is also not a changeling, helping to carry bags and stuff. And on either side of where you came in, you see 2 trolls. One is rather short and red, and the other is taller and blue. And in front of you, there's just the lobby. You can see doors going to other areas to the left. There appears to be some kind of a restaurant. Ahead, there appears to be a large ballroom or entertainment area. There are the elevators off to the right that go up to the different floors where you assume the hotel rooms are. And sitting in a chair facing the entrance, a very it's hard to say humble about a large stone, essentially throne, but it just looks like a piece of stone that essentially formed that way naturally and is covered with moss. And lounging across the arms of it with, her legs and her goat feet, her goat hooves kicking against the side of it, her head leaned against the other armrest, is a satyr with just, unlike Onikos, does not have the large, horns or anything. They're just small nubs, small nub horns. And she's looking at you all and smiling. And Onikos, I need you to roll me your unspent willpower.
Okay. Thankfully, I haven't spent any yet.
Mhm.
Div 6.
No.
Oh,
Difficulty 9.
God.
Okay.
Darn you ones.
Yes. The ones taking away successes is painful.
Yep.
When you see this satyr, you feel like you just got hit in the head with a hammer. You're just like, oh, this is what a satyr is supposed to be like. And that's all you get for right now.
Oh.
Lucy is leading you all straight to this satyr. And she gets there, makes a very formal, like almost a half bow to her, and says, Lady Robin, the questers you asked for have arrived. And she looks at you all and says, Questors, I give you Lady Robin, the owner of this hotel.
Lady Robin, I am Lady Neve Abdanon.
Hey, Polly, Aplium.
Oni-
Sir, please. No, Sir Levia Coraplian.
Onikos will actually approach, hold his hand out, bowing down, with one hoof extended out in a courtly bow. Onikos Arlenton of Fiona, my lady.
Well, aren't you the most darling thing? And she just puts her hand in yours, obviously expecting you to kiss it.
Yeah, and he'll raise up and bring his lips to brush the top of her hand. A pleasure, as always. I didn't think I'd meet one such as you.
Well, there's only one such as me, darling.
Indeed. Indeed.
Yep, nothing.
Lovely. I was just about to ask who's the lady with the lovely knitted hair.
It's not knitted, it's crochet.
Ah,
Big difference.
my apologies. I just don't seem to have the knack for the crafting arts.
Pity. You could have done something wonderful, I'm sure.
Well, maybe, but
I could teach you.
really? Would you?
I would consider it for a price, naturally.
Oh, what price would you charge for that?
Yeah, we'd have to talk, depending on how well you wanted to do it and what exactly you would like to do with it.
Well, do you charge by the hour, by the day, by the project?
It's about how much you retain the knowledge.
Okay.
Go
How
on.
much would you charge?
Turns in, you know what? Give you a test run, see how you do. How's that? And we'll go from there.
Wonderful. And Alfei, and anyone else who happens to have the contract art, you hear the sound of silver bells ringing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, before we get to any of that, I do need to let y'all know the rules of the hotel. So, there's just few, just 7. It's not that big a deal. Number 1, of course, as within any freehold, you are to respect the hospitality of your host. That is me. Just don't break the rules of hospitality and you'll be fine. Now, guests may be interacted with, but they are not to be disturbed or harmed. The staff may be disturbed. Some of you, no offense, Sir Lev, are a bit disturbing, but they are not to be directly harmed. Employees are different from the staff. Disturbing or harming them only lengthens their stay, and it's your decision whether or not that's something you want to do. Please refrain from wanton destruction of the hotel's property. And now, violators of the above rules will be sent to prison for a day. It's a light sentence, but it gives them time to reflect. It's also a real place, that crystal you saw on top of the hotel when you were coming in. If you fall to Bedlam, you will be employed by the hotel until such a time as your human side has recovered. And lastly, and most importantly, enjoy your stay. Now, I'm sure you all have questions.
Thanks to me.
Let's see. Rules are well and understood. However, I believe our quest is not to stay here as much as it is to have here anchored.
Yes, but that will require you to stay for some time. How long will depend on you.
Hmm. And has the location ever been anchored?
I need you, Neve specifically, to roll me a blind GM roll
Okay.
of let me look and see, because it is, I believe it's called Wits and Empathy. Yes, Wits and Empathy roll.
Or perception?
Nope, this is
Okay.
Empathy.
No, I was saying perception, empathy.
Oh, Perception Empathy. No, because this is interpreting what you're seeing. It's not a matter of
Okay.
if you see it or not.
Okay. Difficulty?
Difficulty 7.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay. You see on her face when you ask, has it always been anchored? Has it ever been anchored? Just a flash of pain. And then it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
And she's all smiles again.
Mm-hmm.
There have been 1 or 2 times, but those were long past, sadly enough.
It would help if I understood how it became unanchored in order to secure it back. This isn't my first time.
Oh, I know all about you, Lady Neve.
Oh, do you?
I know how much you've helped with those that were lost in the dreaming, both people and places. And that is something I will probably tell you in the future, but it's not a first meeting kind of conversation, if you know what I mean.
Then do we have leave to tour the property?
Yes, you have, as they say, the run of the place. Just follow the rules.
Of course.
I have a question.
Yes.
Y- Rightfully so, you said I'm a creep. I might creep some of the staff.
Oh, no,
Am-
darling, I didn't say you were a creep. I said you're slightly disturbing. It's just a matter of, well, you know, your slua nature tends to come out more when you're in the
You,
dreaming.
my nature, sadly, might disturb the guests as well. Am I not to interact with the guests?
Oh, no, the guests won't be disturbed by you. Any guests here either know already several slua of their own that they won't be disturbed to see you in that way, or they're, shall we say, protected from seeing anything they shouldn't.
I am thankful for the answer.
Got a question for you. You said wanton destruction. I just want to make sure if somebody asks me to help them, and it may or may not really destroy, but improve, and we just have to put it together again. Like a DIY. Is that permissible?
If you're wanting to do a DIY project with the hotel structure, as long as you rebuild it within, I would say, 6 strikes of the clock, it should be fine.
Define 6 strikes of the clock. Is that hours, minutes, seconds?
And at that moment, you hear a large clock strike. It's almost bell-like, but stronger, like an old grandfather clock, but this one would be huge to make that level of noise. And it rings throughout the hotel. That strike of the clock, dear. It's now the sun has come up, so that's the first strike of the clock. At 10 o'clock, all the staff and employees are off duty and allowed to do whatever they want, we do recommend the guests start to make their way to their own rooms. We do have rooms for each of you that our lovely Modi over here at the counter will help you with getting the keys to, and then Zeb over there can help you take any bags you might need to up or just direct you. You are,
Okay.
after all, guests within the hotel, not employees, so you have to have a room. It is recommended that y'all try to be within your rooms by 11 if possible.
Why?
Well, everyone's off duty and things start shutting down. It gets a bit dark, just naturally.
Okay.
Oh,
Any other questions from anyone?
No.
Sorry, I misspoke on the name of the bellhop. His name is Al.
Mm.
So, my mistake on that.
Okay.
The one at the desk.
No, the one at the desk is Modi,
Modi,
Okay.
and then Al is the one carrying
the
luggage.
bellhop carrying the luggage. Yep.
Okay. Well then, let's go tour the facility.
Yay.
Yeah.
Lucy
Indeed.
steps forward and says, "Right this way. Let's get you your keys."
Okay.
And she leads you over to Modi. I'm not going to attempt an Indian accent. He just looks at you all and he says, "Ah, of course, the guests. Here you are." And he pulls out a key and gives one to Ollie, gives another to Onikos, another to Lev. He gives two to Aufe and hands one each to Lady Neve and to Harold. Your chimerical companions have rooms that are off of yours, and each of your rooms is secured with all of the standard sound isolation wards and everything else, so you don't need to worry about your privacy. If you have any questions about the rooms, you can always come back and speak with me, and if you wish for any room service, Sam is in charge of that and will answer the phone if you just pick up the one in your room.
Thank you, Modi.
Thank you.
Okay.
and
Lucy just kind of leads the way over to the elevators and motions to Al and says, "Al will lead you to your rooms, and it doesn't look like you brought any luggage with you, so he'll just take you each to your rooms. They're all on the same floor."
Okay.
And it's at
Nice.
this moment that the elevator doors open up, and a woman with bright magenta lipstick and bright magenta hair, wearing a sheer sundress over a bathing suit,
No,
comes walking out with a towel on her arms. And behind her is a she, but she is the most beautiful she any of you have ever seen. And Neve, I need you to give me a blind willpower roll. Unspent
Alrighty.
willpower.
What difficulty?
Difficulty 7.
Okay. You need it blind to you or
Yeah, blind GM roll.
okay.
Or Yes, blind GM. Okay. With 4 successes, you look at this woman, you can tell 2 things.
Mhm.
1, this is the oldest she you've ever been in the presence of. And 2, she's only half she. And with the power you feel coming off of her, you're pretty sure the other half is something more powerful. And the magenta-haired woman looks at you all, and just her hands drop to her side. She looks back at the taller, brown-haired woman, and then she just says, "No." Looks at each of you and goes, "No, no, 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 no."
Get your finger out of my face.
And then she walks straight past you all and goes over to Robin and says, "No, I am not getting involved. We are on vacation right now." And she puts on a pair of sunglasses and says, "Come along, daughter," and walks out one of the other doors.
Neve
Oh,
walks
I-
into the elevator.
Yep.
I am sure that is something that we are not supposed to do with.
I rarely hear no. Ah,
No.
storms into the elevator.
Just goes in and
Al just walks in after you, hits the button for the 5th floor, and that is where we are going to take a break.
All right, everyone, we will be back in 10 minutes.
Welcome back. Now, you all take the elevator up with Al, and he takes you up to the 5th floor. And you did notice that there was a basement as well as a 6th floor that had a card next to it. It seemed to be like for a penthouse suite or something.
Mhm.
And he takes you down to the end of the hallway to the right of the elevators, where there is 5 rooms, just one kind of a alcove almost, with 5 rooms off of it. And he just points to each of you and says, "Your room is here, your room is here, yours is over here. This is yours, Lady Neve. And Sir Lev, yours is here in the corner. It's the darkest part of the hotel."
Yes, and where are the rooms for our companions?
They are off of your own rooms. So they enter with you, and then they
Oh.
have their own room.
All right. Nave will go into her suite.
Okay. You enter, and it looks like a very well-appointed, about a 60s hotel room. And there's, the typical bed, but it looks much nicer than any hotel bed you've ever seen. There's, dressers, a closet, there's little, couch with a coffee table in front of it, and a large screen on the wall with remote controls. And then there's a door in your room, Neve. There's a door that leads to the bathroom, and then there's another door that leads to another room that is pretty much the same quality level as yours, just everything's a little smaller.
Well, Harold, this seems to be your room.
Yes, is this what places like this are like in the autumn world?
She looks around and seeing that it's dated. In cheaper places, yes.
Hmm. Interesting.
Yes.
What are these crystal panels?
He's talking about the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Some kind of television, perhaps. It has remotes.
You refer to these black rectangles.
Yep, and she'll take it and she'll push the button for power to see what comes on.
It lights up, and on it, there appears to be a menu. And it appears to be a series of folders. The first one says Mortal Channels. The second one says Dreaming. The third one says Guests Only, Restricted by Room.
It seems that there is a special group of channels just for us. Harold, shall we check it out?
As you wish, my lady.
She's going to go to that one and see what pops up.
Okay. You hit the folder, and it shows Alfei, Lev, Onikos, Ollie, Lady Neve, except there's locks on each of those. But underneath the Lady Neve folder is one that is not locked. It says Harold.
Well, it seems yours has access. Let's find out.
And you click on that, and there are folders separated by date, going all the way back by century to the 1500s.
Uh-huh. I won't make you relive that, Harold.
Do we even know what is in these?
She said she knew all about me.
Mm-hmm.
Seems she knows all about you, too.
I am a chimera, a creation of the dreaming and the she. Makes sense that one of you would know all about me.
Except she is not she.
No. She's something else.
I know. I don't like it.
Wise.
Well, then, she's going to scroll back up through the folders.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting that her own is locked. And
Mm-hmm.
then she'll go back to regular channels to show them what... She'll go to human channels, human TV,
Mm-hmm.
to show them
Yeah.
what humans watch in the autumn world.
Okay. He watches a couple minutes of a game show.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, humans have interesting contests. It is what this is, yes?
Yes, it's all about winning something.
It's Family Feud.
Mm-hmm. I think if they get the right answers, they get the money, the prize money.
Mm-hmm.
For lots of humans, something like that is very beneficial to them. They are doing what they can to scrape by.
So it is like glamour or dross for them.
Yes, yes.
Interesting. You hear the bell or the clock strike 2.
Okay. Well, we should take a look at the place. She turns off the TV.
Okay. You go back out of Harold's room,
Mhm.
through your room, and into the hallway. Everyone else, what have you been doing?
Ollie checked out his room.
Yeah, it was the same thing, except if Ollie turned on the TV, he would have seen that all the folders except for the one labeled Ollie were locked.
We'll watch that later. Does the water work? Like, does everything work?
Yes, everything works. There's a lovely, what do they call it? Garden tub.
Mhm.
So it's pretty much big enough that if Ollie goes into otter form, he can swim and play in it.
You got it. And then, without drying off, run around the hotel and possibly the rest of the hotel
Okay, so he's in otter form.
in otter form.
Okay, so
Later.
okay, I thought you were saying now.
No, later.
Okay,
I'm saving that for maybe the last right before this place murks me.
okay.
Effie just kind of went into her room, laid on the bed, was going to watch some TV, catch up, on news and stuff, and then saw the locks, saw her folder, open it up, went to go see what is it?
Okay. Alfe's folder also goes back all the way to the 1500s, except it's not by century. It's different names with dates next to them. Each of them, some of them 20 years, 40 years, 80 years.
Takes the first one, clicks it. Let's see what the fuck they've got going on.
Okay. You click it, and it's odd. There's a number of different videos, each of them about somewhere between 3 and 5 minutes long. They appear to be music videos, but themed to all the video of it is of a boggin that looks like you. And let me see which thing I need you to roll. I need you to roll your your wits and enigmas.
Instinctive,
Yes.
diff 6.
Diff. You know what? Diff 5. Okay. So with 3 successes, you start watching, and it shows a boggin falling in love. And the boggin wears your face. She gets married. She has children. She grows old. And over the course of the song, which is a love song, she and the man she married grow old together, and then they pass away hand in hand. And you remember being that boggin. It was a few centuries ago, couple hundred years after the shattering. You remember it now. What is your remembrance?
3.
3?
Mhm.
It's now 4.
Oh, fuck!
And you remember that specific life entirely.
All of you will hear F.A. say, oh, fuck, in the room.
Actually, no one will hear that because there are sound isolating wards on each
She
of
didn't
the
close
rooms.
She didn't close your door.
Doesn't matter.
Ah, fuck!
There are
You
sound
mother-
isolating wards on each of the rooms. No sound passes the threshold.
She then walks out and says, "Ah, fuck!"
Okay. Does she leave the TV running?
Yeah, because she's gonna have them all look and say, "Shit's up."
Okay.
If anyone
I
else
imagine
is-
Neve was probably walking out of the room with Harold
Yep.
by the time she pops her head out.
Yep.
Yep.
So she'll head into and say, "Oh, so you watched, huh?"
Why not? Because wanted to see what the fuck was up.
Yes, they know
What did
all
they-
about us.
Hmm.
I could tell that Harold wanted to see what the screen did, and so I showed him, and we saw his folder, and I didn't make him sit through that.
I sat through it because I didn't know when it was 3 minutes. It was a 3-minute music video.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 3 minutes of my life, no big deal.
Let me guess, it was 3.5 minutes of everything.
No, it was just one life.
Yeah, everything of that life.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mhm.
I mean, it was
What
nice.
is time? It's the dreaming.
I know, right? But it was nice. But at the same time, I now remember that whole fucking life. I didn't before.
Interesting.
Also, by the way, Alfie,
Hmm?
take 2 nightmares.
She's just gonna wince her head for a moment, like, ow.
That's why you don't watch.
Well, gotta do it for science.
Yeah. Be careful doing things for science. You'll end up going bedlam and staying here.
Valid.
Mhm. Yeah.
Bad me.
Science is amazing. Always do it in all things.
Yeah, you do it before me.
Nope.
This entire place is a giant waving red flag.
Yeah. You are so muted, I can't hear you whisper.
He's just going slower.
Totally intentional. Hold play. At that, Lev actually leaves his room. He is carrying all the soap that he could find in his bathroom, and he shoves it on his pockets. And
8 bars of soap, by the way.
8 bars of soap. And he approaches.
And they're not the
So,
little hotel bars of soap. They're like
Full-size
genuine
soaps.
full-size soaps.
This place is opulent, but by the looks of the is Ollie there as well?
Mhm.
By the looks of the 3 of you, it seems that I was not the only one creeped out by the place.
Indeed.
So I don't have a lot of experience with freeholds. Can they get the same afflictions that we can?
What do you mean?
Like bedlam, nightmares?
No.
It depends on who holds it. A freehold, as I said, is semi-sentient. It's not fully sentient. It serves its purpose. The one who gives it purpose is either the one that created it or the one who holds it. Sometimes both.
So if that person has been here for longer than they'd like, some of that might be seeping in.
Yes.
Taken everything that can be thrown in my room in case we need, but I'm not sure how to proceed in regards to following our quest. And I'm not the one that's going to open the door and call out Nikos. There was a TV there, and I know what thing passes in the hotel room TVs.
So with that, let's go to Onikos. What did you do when you entered your hotel room?
First off, Onikos, he would just look around, see how it looked. Immediately seeing the TV, he would kind of hop up onto the bed and just cross his legs, pop it on. And he would actually pull out his flute while he's searching through the TV, and in one hand start playing just a tune while searching through it. He would see the files, definitely. And I guess
does Onikos have the curiosity flaw? Just out of curiosity.
I don't think so. No.
No. Okay, good.
Yeah. He would see the locked folders and see his was not locked. He would, I guess, hit OK just to see what's going on there.
Yep. And it's the same as with Alfei. You would see different names. And what is your remembrance? You have remembrance 2. Okay. So with remembrance 2, some of those names would be familiar. You would know that those were your past lives, some of which you don't remember.
Oh, that's...
And at the
horrifying.
at the end, is one that is your current life.
Oh. Right. Huh. And he will kind of drop the remotes, staring at that name.
Yep. Just a second.
I was gonna say, well, I forgot that it's soundproof. The tune of the flute tune becomes a little bit melancholy and sad.
And you have been caught up in a flashback. Just when you see the name, your name, on that last one, before you even open the folder to see what's inside, you just hear her voice calling your name.
That's all I hear is just my name being called.
Oh no, I'm giving you a chance to use a willpower point to get out of the flashback, or you're gonna play it through.
Oh, okay. Fuck it, let's play it through.
Okay. All of a sudden, you are back at the last happy time you had with her. You went out on a date. You went to the club. You were dancing. And back then, you had just become a satyr recently. You didn't have the experience you have now, the years of everything that comes with being a changeling in the autumn world for a good 10 to 15 years. But you do now. And so as you're dancing and you're feeling the music, you're there with her, just enjoying being with her, you don't remember what happened to her until you open your eyes and just for a brief second over her shoulder, you see a gaunt, pale man in a very well put together suit with a lapel pin of a rose, dancing, but he's not looking at the woman he's dancing with. His eyes are on her. And roll me your wits and grammar.
There it is.
Okay. I will probably regret this. Difficulty 6.
I would say actually with your vengeful flaw, I'm gonna give
Yeah.
you a difficulty 5.
Ah, sweet. I'm gonna use a willpower because I feel like this is probably good.
Okay. Yeah, 5 is enough. You recognize that guy is a vampire. And that's when the memories come back as the flashback shatters around you. And you remember being called, getting a call from the police, and being asked to come down to the morgue to identify her body.
Valerie. Not again.
And as you drop the remote, the button clicks, opening up the folder, and the top video is labeled Valerie.
And at that point, he will take his flutes and jump off the bed, storm towards the door, and fly out.
And as Onikos comes out, and you all have come out as well out of Alfe's room, you hear the clock strike 3.
That hour went way too fast.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who thought that.
Yeah, same.
What the hell is this place?
Eh,
In the dreaming
yeah,
time
It is a self-perpetuating system, is what it is.
is to drive us insane.
Guests check in,
perhaps.
and if they are curious enough to watch the videos that are unlocked only for them, they will lose their mind.
It should go without saying. Don't do that.
Yeah, I know. Did that
Yeah.
already.
I haven't even looked at the TV. I was in a mission in my room. Oh, we already say that this place is probably not.
Fucked?
That is a way to put it. Are we even supposed to complete this mission then?
I think we need to take a look at the place. But if hours
Yeah.
keep tripping by so fast, it may take a few days.
Just
Yeah.
might.
Just another one, and we have to be in the bedrooms, right?
I think he said the 6th bell.
Yes.
Well, we have 2 bells.
Whoever among you has common sense, it was the 11th bell that you are
Oh.
supposed to be.
Oh,
It is recommended you be back in your rooms.
Hmm.
Effie would say that.
Oh.
still have some time then.
yeah.
Did you all
Hmm.
notice in the elevator that 6th floor with the key card?
Yes, that's private suite or private penthouse.
Mm-hmm.
Or that could be the prism.
Oh.
Oh,
Hadn't thought about that.
Yes,
Yes,
it is on top of the place.
that would make sense.
Hmm.
and there is a huge crystal on top of it as well.
That's the prism.
Mm-hmm.
The prism.
She said she puts people in it.
Yeah, for the light sentences.
Hmm.
Reflection.
I hate puns.
Yes, but what happens if it is hollow and the light is concentrated through the prism.
Burns.
Burns inside.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Not fun. Not at all.
Oh.
Well, we are supposed to not break the rules.
Mm. That's why I say we explore.
Let's. What are we even supposed to be exploring then? This place seems nightmarish in
I want to
its
take a look
action.
at the places where people can relax outside of their rooms. I want to see what people are doing.
Very well.
Indeed.
Should let's, I don't know, let the hotel talk to us as we walk around.
You
Maybe
can
s-
do that
Great.
too.
Okay.
I can ask a few things about the hotel to the hotel.
So
Same.
where are you going and what are you asking?
Probably, I would imagine, like the facilities of the hotel are on the main floor.
Okay.
Yeah.
There
Okay.
was a map that was given to you.
Yep. So we're going to find like the recreational facilities. If there's a pool, if there's a bar, if there's, places that they hang out.
There is a restaurant, there is a bar, there is a pool that includes a hot tub area, there is a mini golf area,
Mhm.
and there is a theater.
Is there a
There's also
shop?
there's a little shop.
Excellent.
It's over by the entrance,
Okay.
as they always are.
So she'll show the map and say, we can divvy it up if you wish, or we can all travel together. What would you like to do?
We are
I
going
would-
to. Please.
Let's still during the not 11 hour, so we could probably split up a little bit, maybe group up.
Smaller groups.
Not all of us, so we can cover more ground. Seems like the lady here has an idea of what she wants to look at.
Sir Lav, I would like for you to escort Efe.
Very well.
I'll take Harold. Nikos,
Okay.
you and Ali can team up.
Okay.
Oh.
And as you all head downstairs to decide which place you're going to go, you hear the clock strike 4.
Yeah.
Those hours are going way too fast.
We'll have to
And-
be ready.
We have time for one more. So I'm going to ask Ollie and Onikos, what facilities do you go check out?
Oh, I hear the harpies sirens call of the pool area.
I mean, it was either the pool or the bar, so we
Right.
might as well.
There's probably a bar there too. So
Yeah, there's almost
There is.
always a bar at the pool.
Mhm.
Yes, let's get a little wet. Why not?
Okay, so you all go to the pool area and you see a absolutely fantastic pool. It is huge.
Mhm.
There is a area with water slides. There's an area that's like a kind of a splashing pool with, fountains and kind of rain shower areas. There's, of course, the hot tub area, which is actually more of a hot springs area. And you see different people, mostly changelings, some that are obviously not changelings, because here in the dreaming, all of you look like your kith, not like your human mean. So you can tell which ones are not changelings, and there are not a few of them. There are actually a number of not changelings here. And they're all relaxing. There's some swimming, some playing, splashing around, some sunbathing.
Hmm.
You know, Ollie, I I imagine you have your heart set on the slides, maybe.
But go check out the bar.
I'm not going to say no to that.
Good.
All
And the,
right.
and the second he's gone, I run into the changing room and turn into an otter.
Of course you do. So,
Called it.
all right. So, where are we going after we turn into an otter, Ollie? Are you just gonna go have fun on the water slides?
He is going to just like, you know how like the dog, like a dog that sees water, like, and just charges from like 2 miles away, and then there's like a flying leap. Yeah, he does that into the pool. He does
Yep.
2 laps, does a slide, and then he goes and finds Onikos and sits up in a bar on the bar next to him in
Okay.
otter form.
Yep.
Okay.
And the bartender looks at Onikos, who came up first, so we're giving him a minute,
Mhm.
and says, "All right, what'll we be having then?"
Oh, what? Any specials on the house tonight? Today?
Well,
Honestly,
and
anything strong.
the the bartender, who has golden eyes and otherwise looks completely human, just smiles and says, "Oh, we got all the specials you might want. Now, you look like you're in a gin and tonic mood, but you shouldn't be, so I'm gonna make you a margarita. Get you in a different mood."
When
And
in Rome,
he
yes?
mixes, "Oh, that place sucks. You really don't want to be there. Trust me.
No.
It was men in iron and everything."
Oh dear.
He shakes the margarita,
Yeah.
pours
tell
the
me.
drink, salts the rim, hands it to you.
And I'll reach out, grab it, and I'll just kind of brush their hand as I take it. Tell me, how do you enjoy it here?
Well, working here is not so bad. Could be a lot worse. There've been much, much worse places before. Much
Much
worse
wor-
times.
Really?
Yes.
Hmm.
And if you're wanting more, you're going to need to roll me your charisma and persuasion.
Okay. Where the heck is persuasion?
I think it's expression.
Oh, expression.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. You're good.
My bad.
No, you're good.
Still too used to V5.
Yeah. Would voice of a songbird apply here?
It applies to social roles, so yes.
Sweet.
And at this moment, Ollie comes up, and the bartender doesn't even ask. He just reaches over to a small keg that's sitting nearby, pulls a certain ale that smells like fruit and berries, and just sets it right in front of Ollie, and it is otter-sized.
Question for John for the roll.
Mhm.
2 questions. Would Silver Tongue
Yes.
a specialty apply? And then what difficulty would it be?
Well, let's see.
Voice of a songbird is -2.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking about. So with that -2, I'm gonna say you're at difficulty 7. Okay. He pauses for a moment, and then he's like, "Look, you've probably seen a lot. You're a changeling. You've been through a lot of different lifetimes, but
Uh-huh.
being here is better. I would have traded all of your lives to not have to have experienced the war that I did.
Truly.
Truly, a war among what should have been family. A war that should have never happened if arrogance and pride hadn't been allowed free rein. And those we thought of as brothers hadn't stabbed us in the back. I've seen more blood than you have in all your lifetimes. This is better. And he pours himself a shot from a small bottle that is unlabeled and just tosses it straight back. And the smell is very familiar smell to you. He just took a shot of pure Fey wine.
My dear, I don't envy you, and you certainly have my condolences. I've always thought what would be the heights of felicity if not for the depths of hell itself. Sometimes you do miss the forest for the trees. And
It
seeing
gives perspective to have lived through something like that.
Oh. Seeing Ollie pop up. Oh. God. I'm not used to that.
Ollie's
I'll give him
dripping on the counter.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay.
And he's looking at you, and he's looking back at the bartender, and he's looking at you.
Yep.
And he's
All right,
looking back
fine.
at the bartender. And he
Fine.
puts both his front paws down on the bar. He's waiting for someone to say no. And then he just starts shaking.
Oh.
And the bartender, as Ollie starts shaking, just faster than Onykos can react, whips out a towel from underneath the bar and just flips it over Ollie so quickly that no water gets anywhere except on the towel.
I give him a little odd middle finger.
He just reaches out and just goes on your middle finger.
You little fucking devil.
And that is where we are going to end for the night.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for the premiere of this mini-series, Changeling, the Dreaming, the Hotel. This place is sus, y'all.
Perfectly lovely place. I don't know what you're talking about.
Rancid.
This is the place of
vibes.
nightmares. Anyway. Do join us on the Discord. That is where we are when we are not streaming, and we also post our casting calls there. Right now, there is an open and ongoing casting call for Call of Cthulhu 7E London Esoteric Society, and Tiss is looking for guests. And I have to tell you, guests often become core cast. So if you want to play some Call of Cthulhu, you need to be on the Discord and send a message to Tiss based on her posting in the casting couch. Yeah. And of course, do check our back episodes. We have this one will be posted in a couple days, but we have tons of content on the McStabber Studios. Oh, that's right. Oh, sorry. I'm going to back up. Shanky just reminded me, because there's a delay between what I see here and what's going out on Twitch. So literally, Shanky also has an open casting call looking for experienced players to come in and guest in our Dark Ages game. Our next season is going to be the Convention of Thorns. There's a lot of NPC roles. So we are looking to have guests fill those roles, or at least as many as we can. So that way it's less burden on Shanky, because think of it like running a giant Elysia for a whole fucking season, okay? That's a lot of work on a storyteller. So, if you're experienced with playing vampire, you know some of the lore, come on and join us, because the guest roles also have perspectives to share during the Convention of Thorns, y'all. So, yeah. And now check our back episodes on YouTube, the McStabber Studios YouTube. We have over 6 years of World of Darkness and other TTRPG content to check out there. And then the London Esoteric Society YouTube is where you will find Tiss's content, including her Call of Cthulhu game, a D&D campaign that she ran with us and completed called Ishbel, and a variety of other games that she has run on our channel. And do check out our friends. Our friends not only do amazing things with us here, telling stories at a table collaboratively together, but they also do cool stuff on their own channels. Junie Von Esch, what you got going on?
Well, actually, I made this hat like today. So I do things, I craft things, closet cosplay, because Junie can say words. Somebody please get the Gatorade out of the microwave. My chakras are not aligned for this. Fuck retrogrades. It's true. But I turn around, I choke yarn because I have nothing else better to do than to turn around and do this, because choking people is just wrong. But I make things. I'm doing a MDA right now, MDA run, and then we're also doing knitted knockers. And, if I'm not there, you will go over to Ravenos's when he's doing stuff. I might be there, but if I'm not there, then I'm here. But if you're on the Discord, you know when I go live.
That is correct. All of our friend streams are announced on our Discord as well. So be on the Discord. That's a cool place to be. Also, as Junie mentioned, Ravnos Archon, he does stream, as he likes to say, TTRPGs that are not D&D on his channel. He typically streams multiple nights a week with various systems. However, right now he is on hiatus. I hear there might be something, though. Maybe. I don't know. But we'll see. But anyway, check him out. And then, of course, Psychishire is one of our players in our V5 stream, and she does video games, typically most evenings, so you can check her out if you're into video game streams. And Sir Glunica's here. What you got going on your stream?
Yeah, so I'm a bit of a variety streamer. I do a lot of different things. Lately, I am doing a playthrough of Resident Evil Requiem as requested by my community, and oh my god, I'm loving it. But I like to do a lot of different things, whether it is talking and showing dance, either through like simple instruction stuff or through the game Just Dance, or art streams where I actually have been working on stuff for the For Dust show, or I have done like body paint streams in the past where I do stuff like this where I chat and explain theater makeup. But it's just kind of a variety show, whatever we decide on for the week. And sadly, because my life, well, not sadly, but because my life is very hectic and I do a lot of stuff, my schedule is kind of up and down here and there. But as you heard earlier, if you're on the Discord, you will get a notification whenever we go live.
Absolutely. And you can check out our merch. We have a variety of items in our Zazzle shop. You can check that out, but make sure you're signed into an account and have your settings set to see all items, because they do have a rating system there for items. And if you don't have your settings right on your account, you won't be able to see all of our items, because we have things like our Camp Wish a Motherfucker Would Camp Counselor t-shirt. And that is an awesome fucking t-shirt, but we have to list it as adult. Okay, because it has motherfucker on it. Okay. So check it out if you're interested. And of course, if you would like to support this amazing crew here, show us your biddies, y'all. seriously, bits and donations are distributed amongst our players here at McStabber Studios. And if you'd like to support the studio itself, you can do so by subscribing here on Twitch. If you have Amazon Prime, you get 1 free subscription a month. You might consider giving that to us if you really like our stuff. And you can buy Mama a coffee if you don't want Twitch to be a nasty pimp that takes almost half. Okay? Yeah, you can buy Mama a coffee. The coffee money, it's most of it, a large percentage of it goes directly to us to help offset studio expenses. So we appreciate those that can donate in any way they can. And for those that can't, a free way to support us is to go to the YouTube channels, click that subscribe button on both. It's free to do. And then as you're watching content, just hit that thumbs up like button on the video and then type a comment of 5 words or more on the video. That way it shows the YouTube algorithm that, hey, this stuff is cool and more people should see it. And we do respond to comments and questions on our videos. So, yeah. So we appreciate everyone that does that sincerely, because most of our community now has come from YouTube. Most of our player base has come from YouTube at this point. So thank you so much to everyone that has engaged with our content there, because you're driving people to our community. Appreciate it. And then coming up over the next week, we have on Friday, tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern. 4 of these people are going to be in a vampire game.
I'm going to play this guy. He's more fun. Who wouldn't survive a Shanky story?
Lucas is secretly an otter now.
I mean, he's a gangrel. He could
He's
be.
a gangrel,
Yeah,
but usually they don't turn into prey animals. But yeah,
Otters are predators.
that's true. They are. I didn't think about that. They are predators. Shit.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
And those claws can be nasty.
Yeah, they can. Yeah, they can.
Especially if you had an otter that
I mean,
was like
granted, there's some
180
prey animals that
pounds.
can fuck you up, okay? So seriously. But yeah, so Shanky's game, V20 for Dust We Are, Chicago, 1994. Join them tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern. And then on Saturday, London Esoteric Society is back, y'all. This guy right here is going to be in that. Yeah, Tiss is back, 3 p.m. Eastern, with her crew of intrepid investigators that are doing all the sus-ass shit. Like, they're not burning the books, they're reading them, and they're getting all that Cthulhu mythos and going insane. Yeah.
My sanity is still in the 50s, so
Hey!
yeah,
That's,
I'm doing
I'd
fine.
take that win. Okay.
I'm doing fine.
So check them out on Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern. Man, Cirque here's just playing all the games with us now. But and then we got at 8 p.m. Eastern, we got Junie here. Junie as storyteller. 4 of us at her table playing Vampire the Masquerade V5-ish. It's homebrewed, but you know, it's V5-ish. Chicago Hidden City. Set in 2012. Hardestat, his head popped off. You know, shit happens. Bruja got ejected from the fucking tower. Let's see how that bites their ass. And literally, yeah, we're at the season finale. And, you know, I mean, Taylor done summoned a fucking goddess to handle some fucking set type bullshit. And then her fucking great nephew summoned his god, which is a false god, and he was all high and mighty because it's fucking Mithras. And yeah, come enforce that shit, bitch. But yeah,
Gotcha's not played enough for this shit.
Agnes is just like, Mithras has made a proclamation, now let him enforce it.
Yeah. Okay. But anyway, so we are wrapping up a season on Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And then we will be back here on Thursday because the Wednesday streams haven't picked up yet. But on Shanky's birthday, March 25th, Mage is coming back, as y'all saw in the previews. But next week, we will be back here Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern for the next installment of this sus-ass fucking hotel.
Perfectly nice place.
It's
Yeah,
a
lovely
lovely
place.
place if you want to go insane.
Don't
Anyway.
go back, people.
The hotel, it's a lovely place.
Yeah, I'll be checking out. Thank you. But anyway, do check us out when we're back. And lastly, I'm going to say, please take care of yourselves, y'all. For real. This game even kind of hints at it. There's a lot of people in this hotel that have not been good, that things have been fucked up for them. Even this cast here are playing characters where things have been fucked up for them. Okay? And if you are struggling with your mental well-being, don't check yourself into a sus-ass hotel, okay? Rely on your support network if you have one, okay? Please lean on them if you need it. And if you have access to professionals, please get on their schedule to see them, okay? Or talk to them virtually, whatever you do. And if you are in crisis, please reach out to a crisis support line. They are there to help you. They want to help you. Please utilize that resource, okay? In chat right now is a list of organizations you can call or text 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And if you are outside of the U.S. or Canada, because those lines typically cover U.S. and Canada, that we've posted in chat, but otherwise, if you are outside of the U.S., watching on YouTube or otherwise, and dealing with it when you're not watching our streams, go to findahelpline.com. That website, findahelpline.com. Go there, and immediately as soon as you load that page up, you're going to do the drop down to pick your country. And then once you pick your country, the next page that loads up is going to offer you buttons to select your help that you need. And it's going to pull up the resources available to you. Okay? Utilize it. It is so fast and so easy. I just recently tried it just to see how it works. Okay? And truly, they cover over 140 countries. So reach out to help if you need it, because people don't know you need help if you don't tell them. And we all of us that struggle with mental health issues, we know how to mask like mofos, okay? We do, because that's how we get through life most days. All right? Let the mask down, ask for help. All right? Because help will be there. You are never a burden to those that want to help you. And I'm Mom McStabber. I'm a registered nurse. That's why I lead with feral fucking empathy, y'all. But literally, take care of not only the mind, but the body too. As one goes, the other goes. If the mind isn't well, the body soon follows. If the body isn't well, the mind soon follows. Okay? Get your fucking vaccines. We're getting out of flu season now, but please get your fucking vaccines. And if you're responsible for minor children, please get vaccinated. Get them vaccinated. Measles, once contracted, within a decade, can cause debilitating illness. Debilitating illness. It can lead to blindness. It can lead to disability. It can lead to death. So these kids that are part of this outbreak right now, they're little kids. When they're teenagers, they get to deal with this again. Only worse. Get your fucking kids vaccinated. It doesn't cause autism. That shit's genetic. And please take your meds. Drink your water. Get some sunshine when you can, but wear that SPF. Because even if you think you don't need the sunblock, you need the sunblock, okay? Because let me tell you something. Melanated skin can still get skin cancer, okay? Can still get it. It's just harder to detect on darker skin. All right? So please make sure you wear your sunblock. All right? And please make sure you are registered to vote. There are some primaries coming up. Check your state. All right? Because there are primaries coming up. Yep. Illinois is coming up. And literally, we're having primaries all throughout the year up until election day. Okay, so make sure you participate in the primary elections. It is very important. Register to vote, participate in the primaries. If your state allows mail-in voting, request a mail-in ballot. Okay, but participate in primaries because that's when you get to pick the one you want. And then vote strategically come November. We've got to take the Congress back, okay? We need to flip some motherfucking seats. And it's going to take all of us fucking voting. Turnouts have been insane. Insane for primaries. And I'm so proud of it. And literally, let's keep that fire going. Everybody fucking turn out for their primaries and everybody turn out for the midterm elections. Let's break fucking records with turnout. All right? There's no room for apathy anymore, y'all. This shit's real.
The whole reason this happened is because the U.S. has the lowest turnout rate of any democratic country in the world.
Because we don't have compulsory voting. And the fascists bet on that. They encourage the apathy. They want you to think your vote doesn't matter. So you won't vote.
If your vote didn't matter, they wouldn't work so hard to take it away. And if you've been paying attention, you know they're trying to take it away from women, minorities, anyone they think won't vote.
And they've been doing election interference for years because your votes fucking matter. Okay? So get out and fucking vote. And for anyone that voted for this regime or voted Republican since, like, I'd say at minimum since 2016, literally y'all can fuck off. If you didn't vote because of apathy, fuck off. Find a way to light that fire under your ass and turn out and vote, but you can fuck off, okay? Because apathy, protest votes for third party, and of course voting for the fucking fascists is what got us here, okay? And it's not just been this past presidential election. It's been an ongoing thing. Literally, that fucker has been voted in twice over qualified women. Twice. Because America hates women that fucking much. So if you contributed to that, fuck right off. For the rest of us, please be safe. Please be aware of what's going on in your communities. If there are raids going on, please look out for yourselves, look out for your neighbors, look out for your loved ones, okay? Stay in touch with your community. Hell, use whistles if you got them to alert to shit going down, okay? Literally be safe, y'all, and make sure you turn out and vote. Said with all sincerity, y'all take care and have a good night.